When we are looking at area and perimeter, it helps to start with the basics. If we look at a square, which is a 2D shape, the sides of the square are all 5 centimeters. Now, if we're asked to find the perimeter of the square, we are looking to find the distance around the square itself. So what we will do here is add up each side of the square. We'll have 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which will give us 20 centimeters. Now, if we're asked to work out the area of the square, what we can do is use the equation to work out the area of a square, which is length times width. Because we are working with a square, the length and width are exactly the same size. The calculation here will be 5 times 5, which will give us an answer of 25 centimeters squared. It is important to remember that when we are working with area, the units of our answer will always be squared. If we now looked at a rectangle with sides length of 7 centimeters and width of 4 centimeters, we can look to work out the perimeter in the same way by adding all of the sides up. So here we will have 7 plus 4 plus 7 plus 4, which will give us 22 centimeters. Again, if we're looking for the area of the rectangle, we're looking for everything within the rectangle or the space within the rectangle. Here we can do the same equation as we did with the previous square, which is length times width. The length is 7 centimeters and the width is 4 centimeters. If we multiply these together, we get 28 centimeters squared as our area. The equation to work out the area of a square and rectangle are exactly the same. If we look at an example problem, here David needs to cover the floor of 3 beach huts with tiles. The floor in each beach hut is rectangular, 400 centimeters by 200 centimeters. Each tile is a square, 50 centimeters by 50 centimeters, and each tile costs £9. David has a budget of £850. Will this be enough for all the tiles that he needs? We will start by working out the area of the beach hut. 400 times 200 equals 80,000 centimeters squared. We will then work out the area of each tile, which is 50 times 50, which will give us an answer of 2,500 centimeters squared. We can now try to find how many tiles will fit into the area of the beach hut. We can do this by taking 80,000 and dividing it by 2,500. When we do so, we have an answer of 32. Now we must remember that this is for one beach hut. So David wants to cover 3 beach huts with tiles, so we will multiply 32 by 3 to get 96 tiles. This means that David will need 96 tiles to cover the 3 beach huts. If each tile costs £9, we can work out the total price by multiplying 96 by 9, which will give us £864. From this, we know that David does not have enough to cover the cost of the tiles because he only has £850 for his budget. We have worked this out by looking up the area of both the beach hut and the tiles using the equation length times width for both. We will look at more complex shapes in later videos, but for now, I hope this has helped and you know a little bit more about area and perimeter. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.